Good evening, I am your host, Ruby What? And you are watching Cinema Outtakes on PBS. Today's theme is economics, as suggested by my producer, Ryan Upchurch. We will be going through deleted scenes from the most famous movies that reference the following terms. To start us off, I present an outtaken scene from the hit film Star Wars: A New Hope, with the term buyer. In this scene, Leia purchases some space drugs from R2-D2. Take a look. Yes, I am your buyer, and I will be purchasing these space drugs from you. Your credit should be depositing now. Wasn't that great? You can see why it was cut from the final production. Now, a scene from Studio Ghibli's Spirited Away features economic competition, where the spa varies price to obtain limited customers from the spa across the street. Please enjoy. That scene had absolutely no value to the movie's plot, which is why it was eventually cut from the final production. Our next scene comes from the Disney film The Lion King, in which the lion Scar initiates to sell wildebeest to the hyenas. They discuss the economic demand, the price the hyenas were willing to pay, and the demand for wildebeest in the savannah. Let us take a look.
Thank you, hyenas, for coming at such short notice.
Oh yeah, of course. We wouldn't miss it for the world. We hear you have a business proposition for us.
Yes. You see, there has been a very low amount of wildebeest in the area.
Yeah, we know. We're hungry.
Well, let me offer you a deal.
Oh, what kind of deal?
An economic demand deal.
What does that mean?
It means that since wildebeest are so rare right now, you're gonna have to, pay a high price for it.
Not sure why that was cut from the final film. Next, we present an outtaken scene from the recent film Spider-Man: No Way Home, in which the youngest Spider-Man, played by Tom Holland, shows his world's demand curve to the other Spider-Men. This demand curve is related to Oscorp's reasonable prices and the quantity demanded by the public. Observe.
Okay, I came back. I got it. Okay, what did you find out? Well, my Earth does have an Oscorp. Oh, yeah? Yeah, but they're not like some multi-billion-dollar company like your guys's are. Oh, what is it then? They make, painkillers and, cramp medicine. What? Here, just look at this graph. What is it? Well, you see, this graph is the demand curve. And there's not a super high demand for painkillers, and people aren't willing to pay such high prices for it. So it just never took off. Oh. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Was that scene not impressive? Unfortunately, it was eventually cut due to extended runtime. Next, we will be looking at a scene from the movie Alien, in which Ripley explains the concept of elastic economics to her fellow crewmates. Let's watch.
Oh man, I really do miss Earth. Oh yeah. You know what I miss most about Earth? Oh, what? What do you miss? Well, I miss cheeseburgers. And I miss the internet. Yeah. I miss Coke. Yeah.
I wonder how much that costs now.
What?
Well, due to elasticity.
What's that?
Well, prices fluctuate over time due to the demand, and we've been gone for a long time, you guys. I'm sure you might not even be able to afford that when we get back home.
God, thanks, Ripley. Just big party pooper.
What? I just wanted you to know.
Interesting, but not enough aliens, in my opinion. Next, we will be watching the outtaken scene from Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. We will hear from a Nazi explaining why equilibrium price is similar to why Hitler has so many Nazi soldiers. Hitler wanted soldiers, so there was a large market for soldiers. So many men were going out to become soldiers. I'm not sure what this really had to do with the Lost Ark, and it's probably why it was cut. Please enjoy.
Okay, so what is equilibrium price? Well, equilibrium price is when the price raises because people are willing to pay more for it.
Our next scene is from the hit horror movie, The Shining. While workshopping lines for the creepy twins to say in the hallway, one of the takes included referencing the inelasticity of certain items coming after the line, "Come play with us." They explained this is how you will play with them forever, and the prices of certain items will always be the same and never fluctuate. Just as you will play with them forever, the prices will stay the same forever. Please watch.
The prices don't change on items like tobacco prices because they're inelastic and they never change. And just like they're inelastic and never change, you will never leave and you will play with us forever and never, ever leave.
Welcome back from the commercial break. I am your host, Ruby What? Here to discuss outtaken scenes from your favorite films. The last scene was an interesting artistic choice, don't you agree? Now, a scene from the Disney Pixar film Up. In this scene, the old man explains the market economy to the little boy, Russell. He tells Russell that production and prices are determined by unrestricted competition. To illustrate this point, he uses his up-down chair thingy as an example. This scene cost $250,000 to animate. Let us watch money go down the drain together, shall we?
It's market economy. What's that? Well, it means that market prices are determined by individual competitors and businesses. That doesn't make any sense. You have to explain further. Well, you know my old broken down stair thingy where I go wee and then it gets stuck. Yeah. Well, that's because I bought it for a cheaper price from a bad company. But it was cheaper because the quality was worse. And other competitors who make better products can charge more for them. Huh. And they charged less for this one so that way they could sell more. Okay, sure.
Wow, that wasn't much like anything in the original film. Next, we have an outtaken scene from the film The Sixth Sense. Before they decided that the little boy would see dead people, he first saw the supply curve everywhere, a graph representing price and quantity supplied. It was pretty interesting. Just look. The final scene is for those of you who are still awake. A deleted scene from the hit film Jurassic Park, featuring an outtaken character of the name of Garth Hart, who insisted on talking about the surplus. John Hammond would be making more money than he's spending on the park and the dinosaurs. Just take a look.
John, you're just the man I wanted to talk to. Yes? Listen, you're gonna make such a surplus of money off of these dinosaur theme park thing. But it's not about the money. Oh, do you know what a surplus is? Yes. Okay, let me tell you. A surplus, ladies and gentlemen, is when you have more money than you're spending. Yes, I know what a surplus is. And that means that John would be making more money than he's spending to make the dinosaurs. Yes, I'm aware what a surplus is. And that's good. Making more money than you're spending is good.
Wow. Dinosaurs and economics. I wish they would have saved that. Anyhow, I'm your host, Ruby What? And this has been Cinema Outtakes on PBS. Good night.